Hey everyone, this is Zach from the DIYgolfer.com. Today I've got the front nine of Elks Golf Club just outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. You can check out this course at localgolfspot.com in the video description. It's another site that I'm running. Just going to walk through this round with you. As you know by the title, came out with a 39 on this round, but wanted to walk through some of my thought processes and mistakes that I made en route to shooting that score. And my first mistake slash success is playing the wrong tees. Had no idea. I had not played this course before. It was my first time. Didn't see the tee box behind here, so I was playing the up tees, and I certainly took advantage of it. So setting myself up for a pretty straightforward little birdie putt. This one was a little bit slick downhill. And on these slick downhillers, it is absolutely key to keep your head down and focus on committing to the stroke, because the tendency is to push it out to the right, which I almost did, but managed to sneak it in there. So after playing the wrong tees, I managed to hit it in a water hazard that I was not aware of. I really need to start previewing these courses before I play, but when I'm thinking about all the camera stuff and trying to film this, it gets a little complicated, so don't always know where I'm going. So now this is a tough shot. Got a water hazard in front of me, side slope and a little bit down slope. So the key here is all in the setup. You have to lean forward with the slope. Make sure that you keep those knees bent through the entire shot, and that will ensure that the ball at least gets up in the air and you don't hit a chunk right into that pond. As the most important thing is just getting solid contact there. This is a little nervy shot, a little 65-yarder over the pond. Can't say I wasn't a little bit nervous, but the key there for me is always to keep my my steady center and really commit to turning through the shot so that I don't, chunk it or something. Here's the first pure swing of the day. This one felt really good off the club face. It's a pretty straightforward approach shot here. Had an 8-iron in hand. Was a little bit between clubs, but I'm always going to choose the one that I can swing harder, because those partial shots are not my favorite. I used to practice them all the time, but nowadays it's full swings only if I can help it. This is about my 7th round after a 5-year break. Played in college, got burnt out. Back at the golf course now though, having a good time, except for shots like this. Made another video on the channel that you can check out, how I fixed my chipping. I was really struggling in this round with a really choppy, chipping and pitching stroke. So I walk you through how I went about fixing that, diagnosing it, and practicing. But unfortunately, I'm doing exactly what I talk about not doing on the site and on this channel, which is compounding mistakes. It's a tough lag putt. Had a slope after the pin, but really did not make a good effort there. Walked off with a double bogey. So as I talk about in my video on blow-up holes, it's very important after you make a double or a triple or whatever to calm down a little bit and think straight. And that's what I was trying to do on this hole. I hit an 8-iron as a layup to here because I saw that pond left and the bunker right and a narrow gap to get it on the green. And I knew since I was in the right rough, I wouldn't be able to fly it very high and stop it on the green from like 200 yards. So I put it within 80 yards for a wedge that I knew that I could give myself a decent look at birdie, and that guaranteed that I wasn't going to make anything worse than par. And got some momentum and striped this tee shot. And a very nice approach shot. Got the distance wrong on this one, so it was a little bit past the pin, but overall, pretty solid shot. In a lot of my videos, you'll see me lining up my putts. And for a long time, I kind of struggled deciding whether or not this was something that I wanted to do on the course, whether it helped me or not. And it was mainly because I'm more of a non-linear putter. That's a concept I talk a lot about on my website, and I'll be sure to link that in the video description. So go check that out. Have a lot of information on lining the ball up and whether that's right for you on the greens. Again, I'll leave that in the video description. Another great tee shot. This one felt great. Little 3-iron down the middle. And you can see some fancy camera work is just about all I had on this shot. Pulled that one way left. Got the distance right though. As Tiger always says, you'd rather have the right distance than the right direction. And got absolutely robbed on this one. Couple of these this round. Really cool hole here. Lots of elevation change, so I clubbed down about 2 clubs. I think that shot was about 155 or so and hit my 140 club. But then hit a terrible, terrible lag putt and didn't really even get this second one a chance. So really struggling there on the greens. Just all over struggling on this round. But that's golf. Doesn't always go how you want it to. Just always remember, bogey's better than a double, double's better than a triple, and triple is a lot better than writing a snowman down on the card or maxing out your handicap. Gotta fight for every stroke, and you will thank yourself at the end of the round when you're adding up your score. So, even though I didn't play very well, hopefully you enjoyed this short little round, and if you have any questions that I can answer, feel free to leave those in the comments, and I'll cover them in my next round video. But before you go, wanted to let you know that I have a free personalized practice plan on my website. The link to it is in the description. All you have to do is fill out a quick quiz that tells me kind of about your game, and I'll send you a personalized practice plan that will really help you out, get the most out of your limited practice time. So go check that out. Link's in the description. And with that, we'll finish off this painful round. Shot a 39. With, as you saw, lots of little mistakes throughout. Hoping to turn this around for the next video. We'll see you then.